Hi, I'm Jess Stone. I am the founder of Ruffly, where we make ethical outdoor dog gear, and I ride a BMW G650 GS with my 75-pound German Shepherd Moxie on the back of my bike in her K9 Moto Cockpit, or motorcycle dog carrier, and we are currently on an around-the-world trip.
I'm Greg Stone. I'm the other third of the GoRUFFLY Around the World crew. I ride a BMW F700 GS.
I'm from Toronto, from Canada, grew up in the suburbs and always wanted something different. And so I went to Ghana, West Africa, and that was my first sort of overseas experience by myself because I really wanted to test myself. And that's sort of how I see overland travel. It's all about accepting the challenge and doing something that's just a little bit outside of your comfort zone so that you can grow as a person and get those amazing experiences. So Greg and I were international aid workers. We worked for the same company in South Sudan. When we met, I hated Greg. I thought that he was the most arrogant guy that I had ever met.
What a terrible thing to say.
Well, Greg
Are you sure you're not playing it up for...
Not at all. This is all the truth.
So it's very, very true.
Greg wanted to do a North to South America trip, and he had done it from LA to Panama, ran out of money, and then always wanted to continue the trip. He invited me to come along, but I had to learn how to ride my own bike. And so Greg taught me how to ride when we were in Liberia, and that was our first overlanding experience together.
Basically, it was like 25 or 30 years ago. This gray here and here and here, there's some coming in other places, is basically all that. It's really thank you to Jess. It's the mark that she's left. And then overlanding travel is maybe this little bit of gray here.
Yeah, that little patch.
It's not the years, it's the mileage.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You're really sort of an embarrassment.
Just be
Moxie,
calm.
you're an embarrassment.
No,
You got
don't
too
get
much
her excited.
energy.
You're getting her excited.
I'm getting her excited. Be calm.
This was all Greg's fault again. Go ahead.
Yeah, I guess the motorcycles were really my idea. I was sort of drawn to them. I never grew up with them, but I was drawn to them just out of, a sense of adventure. I one time, years ago, rented a car in Chile while visiting a friend and just had an amazing experience. Just the freedom that the vehicle gives, and then kind of extrapolating from that, well, when you ride a motorcycle, you feel everything. You know, you come over a curve and it was warm on this side, and now it's cool on this side. You know, the smells get to you. You're in it. And it was just something that was extremely attractive to me about that style of travel that is so immersive. We live in Guatemala. We've been living there for the last 6 years in a town called Panajachel, which is on Lake Atitlan. Picture a turquoise lake surrounded by 3 amazing volcanoes. In any other country, probably, certainly in Europe, it would be like filled with chalets. I mean, it would be million and billion-dollar homes. But in Guatemala, it's this beautiful rustic area. And amazing people, warm people, really acogedor, like embracing.
So we did a lot of our traveling in Central America and Mexico, especially with Moxie. And what we found is there's this brotherhood of bikers everywhere you go, in Latin America and then even here in the States. If you're ever in trouble on the side of the road, there's always going to be somebody there to help you out. Them providing their information to us and us passing it along for the people that we meet, especially the riders. When we were in Guatemala, we were on a route where we were living that through the Pan American that anybody who would do a north to south or south to north would pass by us. So we often would invite people to come and stay with us and chat or have a coffee, and we would just share what we knew about the area, the region, places to go, things to do. So we like paying it forward that way as well. Get it.
Primarily, we try to pack in, pack out. I mean, leave. We like to call it sort of have gentle paw prints. So we're here to enjoy the scenery and the experience, and again, leave things really as you found it, so that the next person, whether that whoever that might be, can enjoy it the way you did.
one of the ways that I think that I do want to be able to give back is through our GoRUFFLY Around the World adventure. It's a fundraiser. It's a $100,000 fundraiser for a girls' empowerment nonprofit called Grow Up. It's all about inspiring young girls to do the things that they're maybe a little bit afraid of, or things that they're on the fence about, to really just go and persist towards their goals. And then the education aspect of it as well, not only about learning about my experience of riding and learning how to ride and the challenge that I went through, but also about what it's like riding with a big dog, because it really is a fantastic experience that not a lot of people have thought to do, but it's something that is very possible, and it really brings out a great side of you and lets you be with your best friend wherever you are.
And they complain a lot less. Definitely complain a lot less than I did.